Hey everyone, so today I have a really great video. I've been getting so many requests for more curly hair stuff. So here is a collage of a bunch of my curly haircuts that I've done on models. And in some of the later in the video, and I want you to really watch this the whole way through. A lot of them actually give their own opinions on the curly hair, and I even shared some of my interaction with the models on the curly hair. So I'm just doing some voiceover for the first few minutes, and then I really encourage you all to watch the video the whole way through, simply because of the tips that are being shared. Now, with curly hair, the one thing I will say, as far as when it's being cut, it really depends on the individual and how long they want their hair. A lot of times I end up cutting it, actually leaving it a bit longer, let's just say, because of the fact that curly hair will shrink up. And if you're somebody who's got curly hair and you get it cut way too short, you know what's going to happen. It's going to shrink up and look like it's 3 inches shorter than it should be. So when you're getting your hair cut, just remind the professionals, if they don't know your hair, just say like, hey, look, if I get too much cut off, it really shrinks up to where it looks like it's too short. So just don't cut it too short. Remind people. Sometimes you have to remind professionals how to cut hair, unfortunately. So you can see I'm really just going around with the shape. Now, if he wanted his hair really much shorter and not so curly, then I would cut more off. I'm even adding some texturizing into this. And texturizing by point cutting, not using a razor or thinning shears, this really helps soften up and loosen the curl. So I always suggest using my sea salt spray tidal wave for this, because it does such a great job with the results. You can let it air dry. You can do a number of different styling techniques with it. Now Nick here, that was Devin previously, my model. This is Nick. Look at this hair. I mean, he's got curly hair, and I'm doing an undercut on him. I think so. Here's the thing: if you have a lot of hair on top and you just feel like it's so heavy and so poofy on the sides, sometimes an undercut is a good option, because it really gets rid of a lot of that bulk and narrows down the sides. So once again, I remember he said, oh, I don't want it too short, maybe like a half an inch, or clean it up or something. And and that's understandable, especially if, someone's like a bigger influencer or TikToker. They're afraid, because sometimes a lot of people may cut it too short. So I said, fine, I'm just going to clean it up and balance it out and really just give you a nice shaping. And that's what we did here. So once again, you see I'm pulling the hair out. And once you cut that hair, it just springs right back to where it was before. So that's, again, a really important thing, especially if people are used to seeing someone a certain way. If they're popular on social media or something like that, you gotta really keep consistent with that look. So you want them to look like they had a slight trim, but not like going from this long a hair to like a head buzz, unless they're making a complete style change. So, and especially in the front, leaving a little bit longer, that's just going to help add that protection throughout the front. So once again, tidal wave, spray it on when the hair is damp, scrunch it in, and then set it and forget it, and it's going to dry into place. And he really liked it, but you can see how deep, kind of debulking the sides and the back really helps with the shape. All right, now, my next model here is Rob. And Rob has, I would say, definitely a wavy, curly-ish to wavy texture. But the good thing about this is that you can actually, and I do this in the video, is by cutting it, it's really about the styling technique. So when you wet hair like this, it's going to obviously get a little more curly or a little more wavy. And he had a ton of hair as well. But the look we were going for, again, he's, an influencer. He didn't want to go too short, but I wanted to really just shape it and balance it out for him. And that's what I did. And he mentioned he didn't have, the greatest haircut sometimes. And he was also a little bit nervous as well. That's totally normal, because I never cut his hair before, but he's seen, a lot of these people have seen my YouTube videos, so they know how I cut hair. So they're excited about that, but they're also, they don't know what it's going to look like. So I'll have to reassure them it's going to come out okay. So again, I'm really just cutting with the head shape and really just trying to follow in that same method of leaving a little bit of length and, trying to just follow the contour of the head, knowing that by leaving it longer and that how he likes his hair a little more on the fluffy side, and this is when this hairstyle was really, really, really coming into play and popular. So if you have curly hair or wavy hair for this texture, this haircut, this is going to work out great too. And you can also, again, create waves by using the right product, aka tidal wave, and having the right haircut. So it's drying a bit throughout the front. So what usually I do if the hair starts to dry is like this. I'll go back in, I'll spray it down, use tidal wave, or even spray it down with some water. Now I'm using the diffuser, and that's a really great tool to help kind of, seal in the product without making the hair messy. So here we go. Now he's got the fluffy hair. It looks a lot more curly. He's got more texture. I'll then go back in and spray more tidal wave and then let it air dry. And, you can see he shakes his head and it falls right into place. Now I'm going to turn it over to one of my other clients, and he's going to break down what he does.
I kind of make it straight at first. So I kind of comb it down in front of my eyes, get all the knots out. As you can see, it's really long on top. Goes all the way past my eyes. And then after that, I kind of start combing it back to whatever side I want. Steven gets the cut on both sides so I can comb it to either side. But today I'm gonna go this way. As you can see, it starts pulling back and starts staying there, but as it dries up, as it's still a little wet, as it dries up, it starts to curl up a little bit more. So you gotta start putting in some product to hold it down. To start, if it's too wet, you wanna use a hair dryer to kind of blow it back to the way that you're going. So turn it on, as you blow it back. See, it starts curling up a little bit more, but to get that nice pull back when it's nice and dry.
All right, so Eric, so the first product you're using for this is more of a pomade, and that is going to give it more of the shine and a little manageability. And then you're going to go in with something more like a paste, which is going to give it more hold, right?
Yeah. So this is more going to mat it down to one side, and then that's going to more hold it together to where I want it to be.
Okay.
And just kind of slick it back. And I go to the side up here in the top, I slick it back down there, and then I just keep on slicking it back till it's all matted down to one side. Alright guys, you kind of want to keep slicking it back. You don't want to miss any spots so it doesn't dry up and curl up too much towards the end of the day. And then you want to use the other paste and mat it down. Right, so it's slicked back, and now if you want to take a comb and kind of make sure everything slicks back together, pull all the last knots out. And right now you can barely tell that my hair is curly, but as you can see from the beginning of the video, it's definitely curly up here. And then you keep on playing with it until you got where you want it to be. And when it dries up, it's just going to stay how it is.
I particularly like Julia's hair when it's all natural and this is all doing its own natural thing. She doesn't like it. I think she looks gorgeous with it.
Thank you.
But why, any particular reason why you like it more controlled?
I know. So over here, I like poofing it up a little bit up top because I don't like to look so matted down. But I also think that once it starts, so curly hair is really interesting because everyone that has curly hair will have really tight curls, will have loose curls. Some people more like the wavy hair. I have more banana curls. They kind of stay in their lane. But once you go up here, if I don't put any product in my hair, it's nice. It's a lot of waves, but it's also not really frizz, but it doesn't look tamed. It's a little too out of control, and just the way that I feel like I look, that type of hairstyle doesn't work for me. But then on other people, I'm like, oh, I want your beachy waves. But the joke is I probably have beachy waves naturally.
Yeah.
But then the way that it looks on me, I'm like, oh my God, I can never wear it. But then I feel like it's also a confidence thing because some people have that giant hair and it's a statement. You know what I mean? I don't want my hair to be such a statement when people meet me because I feel like it's already not
the looks are already overwhelming and
exactly.
she's so pretty.
Exactly.
And then,
No, he gets it. But I feel like I can't have my hair be like so loud. And that's the thing with curly hair. It can feel very, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it feels like loud. It's like in your face. And like for some people, it looks absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. But then for me, I feel like it's overpowering.
That's how my chest hair is.
No, that's how you get the ladies.
Ladies, look at this carpet over here, okay?
You want that. So then when I started using your products, I can tell my hair is a lot healthier. So there is an advantage to buying higher quality products, obviously, but especially for curly hair, people that know, it's like if you have the wrong product, it'll feel like disgusting, it gets all dry, and it just doesn't look good throughout the day. So with your hair products, clean condition, if you have curly hair or you're someone that has more dry hair, that out of all your products is just like the best one because it's so like moisturizing.
Yeah.
So I recommend, especially if you have like thicker hair though, because it's definitely pretty moisturizing, so you want to have like enough hair. Then right after the shower, I go in with 25 spray because this is like the holy grail of products. If you have curly hair, you know the second you get out of the shower, it's like not central. Like you just want to cry. Like I'm going through with the brush, it's like terrible. But this thing makes it so easy. It's as if I have like naturally just like the blonde, perfect, like fine, straight hair because of this product. So this is like the golden key to life. Buy this product. I recommend it. Code YouTube20, 20% off all orders.
Let me ask you, you spray this in when it's wet?
Yes,
when it's wet. How do you dry your, you just like blot it a little bit or?
All right, I feel like, I don't know how like your views on this, but right when I get out of the shower, I like flip my hair over and put in that towel. Like.
Okay, but you're not like rubbing it like crazy,
no,
right?
No.
So when do you spray this in? After you take it out of the towel?
Yeah, after, because I'll do like my makeup and then I'll take off the towel, spray this in throughout my entire hair, like a good amount of just like sprays throughout. Right. And then after I'm done with this, I just brush it through, and then I like my curls, as I said before, to kind of stay in their own lane. Like
Wait.
What?
This, before we switch to that one, this is also great for what? Detangling.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying with the knots. Yeah, detangling.
Yes. Knots, if you have knots, straight hair, curly hair, whatever.
Everything.
I use this before I even cut someone's hair. If somebody has really long hair, male or female, I'll spray like 4 or 5 spritzes on and comb it through right before I even cut. So
yeah, this product is amazing, 25 spray. And then afterwards, so normally people would assume this is more for men, which makes sense. It's more of like a cream hair color, but we're gender free. Mm-hmm. Our products are all gender free. Right. So it's funny because I actually use this product and it's amazing. And I think most women,
what is it? What's
the cream hair clay, the yellow tin. I think most women would assume this isn't for their hair, but I just open it up, and what I do is I take a scoop out of it, put it in my hand, rub it in, and I just go through my curls like pretty gently to make sure that it just has that matte look, so it doesn't look like I have gel in my hair, because I've used gels in the past or like a mousse, and then it feels really crusty, which I don't like, and it also looks wet the entire day, but I want this to look more like full and natural. So this product, the cream hair clay, definitely does a great job of making it look like a natural finish rather than having like the crunchy ends, which I think a lot of people with curly hair that use products have.
Well, let me ask you this. When it comes to you scoop it, and when you're working it into your hands, there's two ways you can go with this product. You can work it lightly in the hands that you still see the product and it's a bit more on the creamy side, or you can keep working it through and emulsifying it into your hands to where it's almost disappeared and it's a bit more of a firmer, like more of a gritty type texture. Mm-hmm. Which one do you do?
I do it while it's still like the white and creamy, because then I kind of push it, like do it through my hair, like I go like this, and I just get the curls. Oh yeah, so like the extra on my hands, I try to put up here so that I don't get all the frizz. My edges. My edges, you know. There's one picture of me on Instagram that I posted, like it's just like curl, like the curls are just coming out on the sides, and someone goes, "Your edges look great here." Yeah.
I think
not intentional.
Edges on fleek or something.
Yeah, edges on fleek. It's the funniest thing.
But this is great for his hair because it will help accentuate his natural curl by adding some shine to it, which is great. I think curly hair sometimes loses the shine. So by putting a product in like this, it really brings it out and helps accentuate it. And then again, let it air dry into place. And I think this looks really, really good. And I'm going to spin them around so you guys can see the finished result. And Tidal Wave is like that sea salt volumizing spray. It's great to spray in, let it air dry, just kind of like you got out of the ocean. It's got that really, really nice texture. It's not too gritty. And this is really, really good for curly hair or wavy hair. It's how you let it, how you dry it, the pre kind of styling. And you do want to kind of rough this up a little bit and get your hands in there. And this is one way to do it, is just let it dry, naturally air dry, put product in it, and then let it go. And as you can see already, the shape to it is really nice. I mean, he's got a really, really nice shape. And it just looks a lot better. It just looks a lot more kind of, I just think it's really gonna help, especially for as he grows his hair out. So by using this, it'll allow the hair to kind of, you can scrunch it to get a little more of a curl, but this is the best way to dry it. And sometimes, actually put your head back. If you put your head back and put the dryer kind of right close to the hair, that's a good way to get a little bit of volume and a little bit of texture too. But again, this is gonna make it really, really, give it a little more volume to it. That's the thing about a diffuser, it gives a little more volume to the hair. And it brings out the curl more. So if you're looking for more of a curly look, then this is gonna be ideal. If you are looking for more of a natural kind of look, then you wanna let it air dry. And also the product is essential too, what kind of product that you use in your hair. So we've got good product in his hair, we've got a good haircut, we've got all the essentials now to create a really, really good shape. And what I'm doing is I'm scrunching the hair like this. I'm not shaking the hair. The key is to not shake the hair like this. You want to more just kind of scrunch it and work it into place instead of making it a big mess all over the place. So see how it's dried? It's got a little more kind of controlled kind of shape to it, all right? And that's essential to this haircut right here. Because her hair does have that, when it dries, that thickness, it's really going to appear even thicker when it's dry, and it's going to have a gorgeous, gorgeous shape. So now, because she does wear it over to the side a little bit, as she mentioned, let's kind of see how that looks just when it's wet. And then you want to give it a nice little scrunch. And oh man, this looks phenomenal. It's bringing out her gorgeous eyes. Yep. And look, see that? It's beautiful. So now I'm going to use Tidal Wave, which is one of my favorite products of all time, which is a volumizing sea salt spray. But as this dries, it's going to just give a nice hold and really, really nice texture to it and give it that beachy kind of look. Robin, with people with curly hair, they have their own thing with curly hair, their own kind of technique and method. So I just resprayed it down. The product is in here. So I'm just going to kind of film her how she's going to go in and how she does her normal routine for curly hair. This is also good for people with curly hair too, because you could probably pick up something new. So Robin, take it away.
What I do is I just flip my head over and use my hands to just grab it and scrunch it up and just hold it, but don't like mess around with it too much because it tends to frizz very easily. If you do that, and yeah, you just go like this and flip it over and
Now she looks like a Victoria's Secret model. Wow. Now I'm going to give her the mirror for the grand revealing. Robin, are you ready for the grand revealing? I know you've been seeing it on camera here, but okay. Just don't smash me with the mirror in my face. Just turn a little more this way so everyone can see. There we go.
that's gorgeous. I love it.
Is it amazing or what?
Yes.
Nice, dude. Oh my God.
Thank you, man.